Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 with me, Bring It On. Before we activate this disc, let's head back to camp and take a long rest, and swap out Gale for Halsin. Or Will for Halsin. Let's do Gale.
What's on your mind? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
I am trying to make Halsin part of the A-team, but he has to keep getting benched because my other companions have quests to do. But one day. One day that'll no longer be the case.
Oakfather preserve you. Then you'll have me. Lead on.
Oh, and we got him a present. Big Boy's Chew Toy. And let's swap out his gloves so he can preemptively summon his summons without them going mad outside of combat.
Wonder if the gods are watching.
And hide that helmet. Also, off camera, I played around with the dyes a bit for Will's new robe, and I found one I liked. A Blackened Furnace red dye. Hard to see with the shield. I think it bugged out. Let's take a long rest. Maybe it's because of the blood on his armor. But the center was a little darker than what it looks like right there. Okay, Gale wants to talk.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale.
On behalf of Gale. You're not Gale?
You are speaking to a mere projection of Gale. His appearance, his voice, and a certain measure of his personality, reconstituted in this case to play as emissary and usher. Would you care to join him? What little I could glean from the portion of his mind that is open to me, it is a matter most urgent.
Very well. Show me the way.
Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
And what path is that? It's possible he wasn't being literal, and if we continue with the long rest, we'll trigger the conversation with Gale. I did not realize this area was so big. Alright, well, let's go back and take our long rest. It seems like the area we're about to head to is going to be a large dungeon, so I'll make sure we have all of our resources available. This had better not be a date.
I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies.
You seem especially philosophical this evening. Are you alright?
I will be. Soon. I am perhaps just one hard day away from being without any troubles at all. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure.
Is this truly what you want? To die for the promise of Mistra's forgiveness?
Babe or crone, coward or hero, death is assured. Mistra's forgiveness is not. If you knew the end was near, would you not want to ensure it had meaning? I am terrified. I will not claim otherwise. My face could scarcely conceal it, even if my words sought to deny it. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms.
Why are you so sure it's inevitable? We haven't even found this heart of the absolute yet.
I can feel it. Ever since we set foot in this strange, corrupted land. The closer we get, the heavier my own heart becomes. Stay with me a while, will you? Day will come all too soon, even in this place.
I'm not going anywhere, Gale. I'll be by your side, whatever dawn brings.
Yes, but there is so much to live for and so few moments in which to house it all. Damn you. Damn you for giving me so much to care about. Our friends, our adventures. This would have been so much easier if it was just me, but it isn't. If there is a way, any way, to save all that's grown dear to me, I want to seize it. I just cannot fathom what that might be, other than to fail Mistra and condemn the world. Stay with me, will you? I don't want to think of it anymore, but I don't want to be alone either.
Stay with him and watch the stars in silence. Surprised he's able to do this in the Shadow Curse lands, assuming that he is the one that did this.
I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company.
Go on.
I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place, but you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend.
Anytime, Gale.
Careful. I may just take you up on that.
Let's take a look at Will's armor.
Sharp as ever.
Yeah, there it is. I'm sure I didn't update the first time. It's got the black on the sides and the dark red in the middle. It's very warlocky themed. Looks really cool. The cloak doesn't match.
Breathe deep and move.
Can you use dye on cloak? I haven't tried it yet. You can, though it doesn't look nearly as good.
Looking ahead.
Have to try this again. Maybe just red? It seems like the red is brighter. It has the dark streaks in the center, but then like the outline is brighter. This may just make it worse. Actually, it's not too bad the way it contrasts with the black. Well, it doesn't matter right now. I doubt that it'll be the cloak he wears the rest of the game, but you also never know. Okay, let's get our buffs out. Elemental weapon for my paladin. Fire. Shame that only lasts 10 turns. I would like to have it up all the time. Did I ever replace magic weapon? I have too many sword icons. My spells, it's hard to tell.
A hero at heart.
Alright, Woodland Being. And she gets her summon. Minor Elemental. Regular Elemental, what do we have? So Air Elemental, Earth Elemental, Fire Elemental, and Water Elemental. So Air Elemental can use Primordial Gales, Gushing Air, and can shock your foes. Earth Elemental can use Seismic Strike, Soil Clog Slam, and can create sludgy mud surfaces while walloping your foes. I like how they use walloping. Fire Elemental can use Smoldering Touch, Erupting Cinder, and can make your foes burn. And Water Elemental can use Winter's Breath Slam, and can mete out cold punishment upon foes with its fists. Tough call. Let's go with the water. And minor elemental, we have an Azer, Ice Mephits, and Mud Mephits. I'm not sure what an Azer is. Conjure an Azer from the plane of fire. It deals with bludgeoning and fire damage with its warhammer and can overheat. The ice methods summon or conjure 2 ice methods from the elemental chaos. They can hurl and exhale ice and explode when they die. Then mud methods conjure 2 mud methods from the elemental chaos. They can breathe mud and explode when they die. Well, the exploding when they die may hurt my team, so let's go with the Azer. Oh, okay. I've seen these guys before. It's pretty good stats, too.
No time to rest.
And down we go. Or up. It's probably down. Shar likes the dark, and down is dark. No cursed stone left unturned. Oh, Halsin was inspired. But a few quest updates. Explore each key area of the Shadow Cursed lands.
Still breathing.
Oh,
Despite everything, don't waste a step.
The Gauntlet of Shar. Before my very eyes. The Dark Lady guided me here. She wanted me to find this place.
I did forget one of my buffs. Also, how long does this other buff last? Only 10 turns.
One day I'll catch a break.
$43 doubloons. I will. Keep your robe loaded in, buddy. I use one of my, I think, rarer dyes on you. I don't think I've seen a lot of the black and red furnace dye. I walk past the plaque.
Shar, singer of eternal night, protector of the lost and forgotten. Cross from light into darkness. Give your life to the shadows. Offer your pain to Shar's embrace. Hear the night song.
The night song. Did I finish exploring back here? Let me check up these stairs and see if we can leap across.
The answer lies in darkness.
Of course it does.
Shar's warriors must not be caught, must not be tricked. Only loss awaits the unworthy.
A voice. Is that Shar herself who speaks?
Ooh, incense. That's worth a pretty penny. I think Halsin has the best dexterity score out of my current party, right? Ooh, more incense.
A temple dedicated to Shar. More than a temple, perhaps. A proving ground. This must be where Ketheric Thorm grew his dark-cloaked ranks.
Didn't mean to talk to him, but glad that I did.
Shar's domain indeed. Despair and discarded memories lurking in every shadow.
The Gauntlet of Shar. I can't believe it. I can't believe we found the Dark Lady's sacred crucible.
And you brought Lathander's light in here. How could you? What did you think of it?
Overwhelming. Worship of Lady Shar is usually discreet by nature. Her holy sites have to be modest, well hidden. But that place... I never knew such grandeur had been built in her honor.
Tell me what you know of the place.
The Gauntlet of Shar is no ordinary temple. It is the highest test of the Dark Lady's faithful, to judge if they are worthy of becoming a Dark Justiciar. The Gauntlet has double meaning. It speaks of the ordeals to be overcome, and of the armor-clad fist of Lady Shar that would embrace the worthy. Survive the crushing gauntlet, and be embraced by the Night Singer at its very core. The old ways were lost over time. Now some claim the rank simply by killing a single Selûnite. But before, they were a true elite. Many would attempt the trials, but few would succeed.
So it seems Ketheric Thorm did all he did for his daughter Isabel. Almost understandable.
That almost is doing a great deal of heavy lifting. That man changes allegiances more frequently than a courtesan changes their bed sheets. At least he's proof you can turn from Shar and live to tell the tale. Though some may not call that living.
Pulsed again. That glowing ring I saw may show the way. Just walk straight at it. We'll deal with that once I'm done collecting all this incense. Okay. Come on, Halsin. There we go.
Shouldn't have wished to live.
So I guess there's no telling how many of those traps are in here. It might be worth it going back to grab Astarion. Another bruising setback. That glowing ring may suggest a safe course forward.
Careful, there are traps about.
all this free incense. We're gonna live like kings when we're done with this dungeon.
Careful, there are traps about.
Another step forward.
Okay, Shadowheart, you're up.
Welcome, child. Follow my voice and prove your worth.
That's all it took. So whatever puzzle's here. Circumvented by Shadowheart. Oh. Alright, so we disarmed this vent. I'm guessing this pressure plate's tied to that because Scratch activated it,
Let's get going.
but nothing happened.
Trap.
Oh, but there's another one. Maybe they're only tied to the puzzle. Oh, we're taking damage from those.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Can't slow down.
Okay, so it's probably 4 levers. We lower these all down and turn them all off. That's how you solve the puzzle. Or just bring Shadowheart.
A trap. Watch it.
I could cluster everyone together and throw some healing potions. We're really not that hurt, so I'm not worried about it right now.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
The rain of night comes in 1,000 falling leaves.
There's a door over there. But I don't think we're meant to access it.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Paulson, you are not on a roll today. We could just cover him up as well. There's plenty of bases around. Alright, let's do this. Alright, one more and we should be all set. I don't think we're hitting the air elemental. Yeah, still 106. Inconvenient.
Can't give up now. Have to keep going. Trap. Be cautious.
Let's go and turn everything off just because. I don't see anything in these corners.
I've got a long road ahead.
I'm curious, so we saw some incense sitting on the floor in one of these rooms. I didn't check the other ones. Head back and double check that. Don't leave any money behind. I believe it was this one that I found it in already. There's some sitting up here. I mean, they sell for 16 a pop. At least the incense itself does. Not actually sure what the bowls sell for. Alright, I don't see any.
In darkness, beauty is equal and wealth unseen.
Alright. Found another path. We'll say it may connect back around to the temple itself, or the gauntlet, whatever you want to call it. But I think I'm going to call it here for now, and next time we will enter the gauntlet proper. What's going on with these guys? Oh, they don't have a jump command. It makes sense for the Dryad and Woodwode, because they're tied to the earth. I guess it would make sense for him to be able to jump either. He can.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here, and next time we'll continue exploring outside the gauntlet, and then I guess enter it, or see where this leads. Because the main entrance is open as well. Will, what'd I tell you about your robe? Alright, but for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.